Hey guys, Sarge here. I have a topic which I think some of you guys might find interesting, some of you guys might not. The topic for today is, are revolvers still relevant? And the revolvers I have out here today are my Smith & Wesson 642 J-frame. This is one of the airweight models for you guys that don't know. I have my old police trade-in Model 10, and I had this Cerakoted and done up by Kicking Steel Custom Arms. They really did a great job with this. And then I have some Grasshorn Gunworks Stag grips on here, and I really like these grips quite a bit. So very nice revolver. And then the last revolver that I have out here is my Smith & Wesson Model 617. This is a K-frame revolver, so the same frame size as my Model 10, but it's a 10-shot 22 chambered revolver. So very cool gun, guys. And the biggest topic, the reason why I bring it up, I've seen a lot of people talk about, especially with all the recent gun buying that's been going on, what is the best gun to purchase? And I see a lot of people going towards the Glock, Smith & Wessons, the Sig Sauer pistol, stuff like that. And it's kind of like the revolvers are being left in the dust on the shelf, right? Is that where they belong? So I thought it'd be interesting just to kind of pose that argument to you guys and see, what do you guys think? Do you think that revolvers are relevant or not? What I will tell you is kind of the application that I use these revolvers in, and you can determine if you think it's relevant or not. With this air weight, this gun weighs, might get the numbers wrong, okay, but I think it's about 14 ounces unloaded, and I have some bigger grips on here. The purpose for it, I really just don't like the smaller boot grips, and my philosophy or my kind of idea with using this revolver is I'm gonna fight with it. So for me, these are the best fighting grips. These are Altamont. They are checkered right here, but I think this might be their combat grip, but it allows me to get a full grip on the gun. Perfectly fits in my hand there. So, but it, makes it very nice. My purpose with this little airweight is to use it either as a backup gun, or in some cases, I use it as my carry gun. Now, what I will say is the times that I use it as my carry gun, if I'm going out on a run or something to that effect, I might just throw it in the pack that I'm bringing and go that route, but I'm not too far from home. Or if I'm running out real quick to go get the mail, something in that effect. It's not, I'm leaving this immediate area that this is my carry gun, okay? As a backup gun, what I use it for, which I think is pretty cool, and I have leather holsters for it, and then I have a Kydex holster with an ulti-clip. And what I have found to be pretty cool with this setup is in basketball shorts or gym shorts, whatever it is, this gun is so light that as long as you pull your drawstring just a little bit tight, this ulti-clip clips on, and this does not sag your pants down or anything like that due to how light the pistol is. So in situations where you are in maybe a tank top and basketball shorts, this carries just fine, and you're not having to change up your wardrobe or anything like that. So that's kind of one of the applications I've been using it for. Here recently, I have been testing out this Craft Holsters small of the back holster, and as you guys can see, the leather's working in just nice. I have not used a small of the back before. I've been using it here recently, and what I've found is in situations where you might be on a security team, or you might be, X, Y, or Z, and you are wearing, let's say, maybe a suit jacket or a sports coat, something to that effect, or maybe just a bigger button-up shirt that's untucked. This is a phenomenal option because it kind of gives that front the clean appearance, and then you can obviously have your pistol back there, but as a backup choice for me, okay? Not as a primary, as a backup choice. The second option I have here, and this is what I do for these K-frames. This is another Craft Holsters outside the waistband holster. But for the Model 10, I primarily use this, obviously shooting up at the range, stuff like that. But it is a pack gun, meaning if I go on a hike or something to that effect, yeah, I have my P220 10mm with me, but this is a backup gun choice for that. This is something that I feel comfortable putting it in a holster, throwing it in a bag, and if my primary goes down, I have absolutely no doubt that this won't, this will do its job. Also, what I've noticed is this is just a phenomenal shooting revolver. So with newer shooters, whenever they kind of ask, well, I don't know what gun to get, or well, how does a revolver shoot? This is the first one I put in their hands, just because it's a phenomenal revolver, and it's a good kind of show to hey, this is the difference of shooting it with a 4-inch, and then you hand them the J frame that's a lightweight, or the airweight, excuse me. And you kind of show them the difference with the recoil, especially with some of the plus P 38 special loads. With the different grips, that's kind of a plus to me when it comes to revolvers, because you can really have a whole different variety of customizing it to your likings just from changing out some grips. Okay, so that's kind of the role that I have it for. And this, my 617, man, I have been taking this to the range with me. You guys are going to see at the end of this, I have some footage of me shooting my J-frame, then of me shooting this 617. And yes, I'm shooting it in a cowboy holster. I got it. This isn't the gun for the holster. I don't care. Okay, I was just having fun. This is a phenomenal pistol or revolver. Whichever one you guys want to call it. But having a revolver that is the same frame size as my Model 10, having that same kind of feel, and not having to go spend the ammo on 38 special or on whatever, really is pretty nice. It literally has, pretty sure it's even the same, very similar to, if not the exact same hammer. The trigger feels identical to what's on my Model 10. They're both phenomenal revolvers. So this is a great one. This is in 22, so being able to go and buy a box of 500 rounds and shoot maybe 30 to 40 rounds at a time at a range trip, it's pretty fun. And you're not losing anything out of doing that. So I think this is a great revolver, especially if you guys are looking for something maybe to throw in a bag and go take out the woods with you. Having a little 22 isn't a bad choice. Okay. So if you ask me, are revolvers relevant? I will say they're relevant in what I do. They're relevant in my life. Are they relevant in yours? I have no idea. I would say with it, how everyone's buying everything off the shelves, now might be a pretty good time to get your revolver or two. Okay. I got this 617 for a pretty good deal. So, but that's just my kind of thought, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you guys do use revolvers, how do you carry them? How do you guys run them, right? And what's your all's kind of thought process with, would you guys rather have a full steel frame revolver that's shooting 357s or 44 Magnums or something to that effect? Or would you guys rather have that lighter weight air weight that's just shooting 38 specials, right? What's your all's thought process with that? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys have any questions, always look for me over on Instagram at Shooting It with the Sarge. You guys can like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we're going to show some footage real quick of me shooting this 617, then of me shooting this J-frame. That footage is actually for the reviews that are about to come out. I have a full review of the 617 that I'm working on, then a full review of this J-frame. So be ready for those, guys, but I'll give you all a little teaser with some of the shooting with that. So go ahead and roll that footage.